Welcome back to another episode of the Wicked Bitter Podcast. I'm Travis. I got Josh with me. Oh, no AKAs. Did you have AKAs?
Not today.
Oh, okay. We got Mike.
I got plenty of AKAs.
And if everything goes right, we got Matt on the screen for you guys to see as well. I don't know if it went right, but
Let me throw an AKA in there.
go ahead, throw an okay.
Half-eaten English muffin.
Okay, it works.
AKA your favorite.
AKA your favorite. What's up, Matt?
Spontaneous just thought of that. What's going on, guys? Thanks for having me.
Matt, how you doing, Matt?
Yo, so
Good, how are you? I love you guys, man.
love you guys. Hey,
Hey, this is
back to you. We all got our jerseys on, dude. Look at this.
Man,
We got
we're all
Patriots.
eliminated, man.
Yeah,
all
we're-
eliminated, man. It's,
Yeah.
But this guy's a Hall of Famer.
Who is this?
B-Doc.
Oh, Brian Dawkins. Well, I mean, this guy's gonna be a Hall of Famer too. Who do you got on,
this
Matt?
guy, this TJ Watt, he'll be a Hall of Famer.
Oh, I didn't know you had a TJ Watt.
Yep,
Respectable.
9-0.
Yeah, he's
Color
nice.
Rush.
Yeah,
Color
I
Rush.
like the color rushes. They're nice.
Yes.
This is an old one, dude. I've had this forever. Like since before I even moved here. This is Eric Weddle. This is like a throwback right here.
He's been on the Chargers that long?
No, he's been gone for a long time. Well,
I mean,
I know what you're saying. Yeah, back in like freaking like 07, 08, he was there. Because I got this back then, and then I moved here, and yeah,
He's been playing that long?
yeah. Does he still play anymore? Because he was with the Baltimore, I thought.
Is he-
He's on the Rams.
He's
He
with.
just signed with the Rams.
Oh,
Will he be a
As
Hall
like-
of Famer?
I'm not sure. I don't know if he'll be a Hall of Famer.
I don't think so.
He's on the Rams right now. They needed him because they were so desperate for secondary.
Oh, well, we haven't done an NFL one podcast in a while. We've done others. We've done Would You Rathers.
Yeah.
We've talked some baseball, which, by the way, baseball's meeting. They met yesterday, and they're gonna meet tomorrow. So hopefully we get some traction, man. I want the Red Sox back, dude. I miss them. But
If they come back, what are they going to do?
I think go after that outfielder from Japan. That is their big key. I'll tell you that right now. They need to get another bat to replace Renfro.
Maybe.
yeah, get closer. I think you can't.
No.
Get closer.
Hi.
There you go.
Right.
I was gonna say, yeah. So let's talk about the playoffs, man. The NFL playoffs. It's been weird because most of the games have been pretty close. Like it's come down to the last few seconds. Like this past weekend on Saturday. Like both the games on Saturday came down to like a field goal with 4 seconds left in the game. Both of them, and they both ended that way.
Shows how competitive
it
the
was,
teams are now.
Yep.
Yeah, it
It
does.
was 3 out of 4 games came down to like a last minute field goal, no?
It was 3 out of the 4, right? Like is that what you
Yeah,
said?
because what was the Rams yesterday? Kicked the walk-off field goal.
Right.
And I think that was like 4 seconds too. It's
Yeah.
weird, dude. Like all like so many games.
To be honest, the Bills-Chiefs game should have not come down to a field goal at all.
Hey,
Do you think that the offense is coming way too easy now these days?
Defense is just
I mean,
sucking.
because I don't know what it is. Well, actually, a writer spoke about that today, and I absolutely agree. That, back in the day, you were afraid to cross over the middle, and because you were going to get killed. Now, you can't touch a quarterback. You can't hardly touch a wide receiver. So now these guys are the game is just opening up right for the offense. I mean, the defensive players, they're
yeah, defense doesn't exist in NFL anymore, man. Like
Anymore.
you don't ever really
I mean,
see
it's,
it.
it's hard to play defense.
And then you got these mobile quarterbacks, which it's an additional plus. I mean, it's like having an extra running back in there.
Yeah.
The defense can't hold up. I mean, how can you score in less than 30 seconds?
Dude, they scored with 13 left. Like that should have
13
never
seconds.
happened. That was
They went from their own 25
that was
Right.
easy
all the
too.
way down to their, 30
Something like
Yeah.
that. It was like it's
in 13 seconds?
on 2 plays.
Believable.
Well, the thing is, well, first off, I think they should have squibbed to kick it off to waste some time off the clock. Maybe as like a tight end or something gets the ball, runs it out of bounds. Now
Yeah.
you have 8 seconds, maybe a little more.
Do you think
10 seconds?
Do you think that's bad coaching? Because
It is.
because over the middle, really, guys, and you give up these big runs over the middle, let them throw to the sides.
Well, the thing is, I feel like they were playing the sidelines on like these plays. The last 13 seconds, they were playing sidelines, and then Tyreek Hill just does a nice little short stop and go little route, and they pass it to him. He runs for a whole bunch of yards. They put it out to Kelsey.
Yeah.
They were just
But it should have been like the defense should have blocked anything in the middle of the field and let them throw to the sidelines. this way, they were just like, Hill? Really? You're going to give Hill an open space?
Yeah, and he's one of the fastest wide receivers.
Let's take a vote here. Who would have squibbed it and who wouldn't have?
I would have squibbed.
You would have squibbed. Mike, would you squib? Matt, what would you have done?
I mean, you don't necessarily have to squib, I don't think, but you just can't kick it in the back of the end zone. You can't kick it in the end zone. You can kick it at, like, the 5-yard line or something.
That's
like that.
what I was saying. Because now you
just
waste
can't-
3-4 seconds,
Yeah.
right?
You have to make them return it. Make them return it.
Yeah, but the problem with that is, see, for me, I don't mind them kicking it into the end zone or whatever, because how many times do you see last thing you want to do is see the guy run for like a 35-45 return.
Yeah, but you know what, Travis? If you got to play the percentages, if he kicks it, like, for instance, to the 5, he's got to run back, let's say 20, right? Normal, they'll run 20 yards back, right? But he's wasted 4 seconds on that clock.
That's
so
what I'm
now
talking
you're
about.
looking at 9 seconds left.
That's what I'm talking about. Because
Yeah, but they have their timeout.
Say if they did squib it, they get the ball. They as soon as the ball touches the ground, it starts, right? Or is it as soon as they get it?
As soon as
I
they
think
get it, the clock starts
All right,
running.
as soon as they get it. What was it? A tight end or something like that? Maybe someone with not a lot of speed. The special teams runs down there, tackles them.
No, I think Hill was back there to return punts.
Nobody's
No,
saying.
I'm saying
with
the squib, the kickoff.
Oh,
before,
yeah.
It would have gone to a big
They
dude.
they
a
get
big
it.
old son of a
They
bitch.
get it, and the time runs out
Right.
slowly.
Right.
What? Maybe what they had 14, 10 seconds. Now maybe 10 seconds.
Yeah. It
And
was
then
13, so it'd be 9.
and it took how many plays for them to get down there? 2. So maybe 1 play to Tariq. That takes off what? 4 more seconds.
It was bad coaching. I'll tell you one thing. The Buffalo Bills, they got to be crying today. Because who in the world was going to lose a game with 13 seconds left?
And Josh Allen doesn't deserve that, man.
Dude.
He's one of the best quarterbacks now.
Even Tom Brady can't win a game with 13 seconds left. In his whole illustrious,
That is-
comeback,
that is sad
fourth
because-
quarter comebacks.
I've never seen it.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen it
no.
before in my life.
Here's a team that's been desperate to get into the Super Bowl. They haven't been since Kelly was there, right? Since the 90s. They had a beautiful shot at getting in there twice. And twice, Kansas City comes back. And 13 seconds left, that's bad coaching right there. You call a timeout and you pull the guys aside and say, hey, keep an eye on Hill and keep an eye on Kelsey.
I think they did before the first play to Hill. I'm pretty sure they did call a timeout, which makes it even worse. That they called a timeout and discussed things, and he still gets away with that run.
Yeah. Hey, man, Go ahead, Matt. Were you saying something?
I think that, it was bad defense, but they were gassed. You could see
Yeah.
both defenses at the end of the game, that it was whoever had the ball was going to score,
Yeah.
no matter what. So,
And-
13 seconds, I've never seen that. That's
No.
Regardless of how
That shouldn't have happened.
Regardless of how
31 out of
fatigued-
32 quarterbacks would fold on pressure. On
Yeah.
that.
Regardless of how fatigued they were, I still don't think they should have played that formation on
Exactly.
defense like they did.
Exactly.
No, they definitely shouldn't have.
Yeah.
That's just bad coaching. You call a timeout, say, hey, guys, let's regroup here.
Also,
We're so close to winning and advancing because, let's face it, they're going to be facing Cincinnati. Cincinnati's a good team, but there's no way
No.
that Cincinnati is going to beat KC or Buffalo.
unless Joe Burrow's the next freaking miracle,
Right.
man. But I think that another thing I found out is that the defensive plays that they were playing at the end of the game, they had 4 linemen. Why 4 linemen? Why don't you put 3 linemen and have another? Yeah,
Defensive back.
yeah, and put another one in there to
Yeah.
like block middle passes.
Because they're not going to run.
Yeah.
With that time.
Well, I don't understand why they had 4 linemen.
Yeah,
in
I
there.
mean, I seen it before with Belichick at the end of a game with a certain amount of seconds left. He'll put just 2 guys up front and put everybody in the middle and play back.
he'll put
back.
He'll put Gronk out there, and then
Yeah.
the Dolphins.
Yeah.
But
run.
hold on,
big
but-
body. Yeah.
But hold on, if they did that, just 2 rushers, right?
Yeah.
Mahomes could just run, right? For
Well, no,
maybe
but
the same amount that Tariq did.
No, because you stack the middle. Whoever's in the front line is not in that front line. They're in a second tier now.
Unless
Yeah,
you're going to
like-
be another Dallas Cowboy and run the ball with like 14 seconds left on the clock.
It was
Terrible,
just
terrible decision.
Terrible. They're going to look back and say, look, Allen's a young quarterback, and he's got a hell of a future, and that team's got a hell of a future still. But, sometimes times run out on teams.
I think
right?
this was the year for them to actually make it as far as they do. Maybe next year. If they don't do it next year, I think,
Yeah, again, runs out.
Yeah.
Like certain teams will run out.
give them a few years.
They got a window.
It's-
Yeah,
it's-
every team
it's-
has a window.
It's
I
very,
guess.
very, very sad the way that worked.
You know what I don't understand is the whole. I've been seeing it since the game has ended. I've seen it on social media where people are like, "You got to change the rules of overtime, NFL. You got to change it." But it's like, why?
I kind of like it.
These rules have been this way for years now, and not only
It
that,
actually changed because
Yeah.
before it would be like the first to score a field goal, you
yeah,
win.
that's it.
But
yeah.
now it's just the first to score a touchdown.
Yeah,
what are
I
you going
like
to change it to now?
But why would we change it though? Like it's. I know it sucks that like the first team that gets the ball, if they score a touchdown, the game's over. That sucks. But that's also time for your defense to step it up. You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
it's
the whole-
overtime,
the whole
like-
game, your defense hasn't done anything.
I think the overtime is fine, but I think they got to change the rules a little bit and how corners play receivers and some of these so-called hits on quarterbacks. It's just it's got to go.
I mean, like if you look at other
gotta
sports,
go.
if you look at other sports, right? Soccer, when they go into golden goal,
Yeah.
first one to score wins. Hockey, first one to score wins.
Look at yesterday. Mahomes, I forgot which quarter it was. He decided to run with the ball, so he dove and he got a knee right on the back of the helmet.
Yeah.
Right away, the announcers like, oh, he's a runner. He's a running back.
He's a runner. He's
But
a
it's
track
also
star.
counted as a dirty hit. Like
Well-
if he's intentionally like trying to slide the ball, like just touch him.
It's turning to be a lot like basketball. One little layup, they have to call a foul. Everything in football is so
Soft.
yeah, they pinpoint everything. I mean, come on, let it go. already.
Matt, would you change the overtime rules for football, NFL?
I like.
I don't think for regular season I wouldn't. Maybe in the playoffs like this, because like I said, you just know whoever won. It came down to the coin toss. You know whoever had won the coin toss was going to win, which I don't really like that. I feel like you got to give Josh Allen a chance. The way that game was going, I would have loved to see another shootout in overtime. Go
Yeah.
down
So
to
just
Yeah.
like a so
63 or so, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I would have.
yeah.
I actually agree with you, man. I think that's a good idea. The regular season, it's okay, but when you're going in the playoffs, I think you have to
Let them play it out.
exhaust the time.
Yeah.
Totally exhaust the time.
Why not?
If it's a 10-minute overtime, let it be 10 minutes overtime. Like in the NHL. In the NHL, during the regular season, you got, 10-minute overtime, and then...
I think don't you have a 20-minute and then it goes down to a shootout? if it
Right,
goes after that?
but in the playoffs, it's different. There
Or
is
it's a
no
3-on-3.
shootouts. There's
It's
no
a
shootouts.
3-on-3 in regular season.
Oh,
right?
in playoffs, there's no shootouts.
Right.
Yeah.
But what if they did change the overtime to in football? Like if they did score a touchdown, you have to score a touchdown your next possession. If you don't, then you lose.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's a hell of a lot of pressure.
It is.
Well,
I would like to see it like you guys are saying.
it's a whole lot of pressure to just play defense.
I say exhaust.
I would like
the
to see
time.
the whole time go out.
10 minutes.
You're gonna get
I
like
think
a
so, too.
you're gonna get like a 60 to 56 game or something. Like it's gonna be insane. But
I'm kind of glad.
think so, too.
I'm kind of glad it ended when it did because overtime and
but
on a Sunday, I don't really.
But why really is everybody up in arms about it? Is it because it was a really good game? Like if we're talking two other teams here, do we really care?
You know why?
Let's be real.
Is it-
All right, let's be real.
I mean, is it
it's because the Kansas City Chiefs made it to the championship
Yeah,
finals.
that's why
Exactly.
people
in
are
4
mad.
years straight. Come on now.
People
Yeah.
are mad about it.
And I think people are starting to see this Mahomes kid as
Stephen
the
A.
next. They're starting to see Mahomes as the next big thing, and he already is. But they want to see him.
50 mil, baby.
They want to see him down and have other teams a chance
I'm one
to
of them.
win.
I
I'm one
really
of them.
wanted the Bills to win.
Hey, as a Charger fan, I don't want to see the Chiefs ever do anything again. But the fact is, Mahomes is going to be there for another 8 years or whatever the hell it is. And
Didn't he have like a down year this year too?
Mahomes?
Like, it
He
wasn't-
started off pretty
Yeah.
bad, and then
Yeah.
he picked it up. Yeah, but
That's-
that was the Chargers' chance to pounce on it.
You
and
guys,
we
man.
lost to shitty teams, man. We lost to
You
teams we
guys,
shouldn't have lost.
you
to.
had it, man. I
Yeah.
don't understand.
I just think that, when the Steelers and the Lions had their terrible overtime that ended in a tie, nobody cares if
Yeah,
Jared Goff or was it Tim Boyle, the other nobody cares if they didn't get the ball back.
exactly.
If the Steelers had scored, who cares? No one wants to see that. Why are we in overtime in this game anyways?
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Is it?
But in the
It is
playoffs-
because
In the playoffs, as soon as the Chiefs won the coin toss, I was like, it's over.
that's it. Yeah.
That offense, that defense is so gassed. They're not going to
There
stop
ain't too
that.
many ties in football, but I think your Steelers. That's back-to-back years with ties,
Oh,
right?
well, yeah.
Didn't you tie the
Yeah,
Browns
they-
last year?
They play down to the competition all the time. Like you think we're gonna have a blowout like
Yeah.
against the Lions? No,
Right.
not a chance. We tie. We'll
So
tie.
now let me ask you this: being a
That's
Steelers
it's a
fan,
win for the Lions.
Roethlisberger is gone. Who's next? Who's up?
Aaron Rodgers.
I don't even know. I don't
Who
know.
would you realistically like to see them go after? Like obviously,
Russell Wilson, but it's not. Gonna
okay,
happen.
yeah, that's not that bad. Yeah, because he wants out of Seattle, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. But I would. I mean, who wouldn't love to have Russell
course,
Wilson on
yeah.
their team?
Why wouldn't Seattle try to save some money and go with a rookie? I mean, they're not going anywhere. The team is on a
They could,
rebuilding.
If Russ wants out that bad, I know they can. They can definitely trade him for a lot of picks.
Right.
I think we're going to see Russell Wilson with a new team. I think we're going to see Aaron Rodgers with a new team. It's going to be weird because we're so used to seeing these dudes with the same team forever.
I see so many.
Cleveland Browns. What's his name?
Oh, Baker?
He's not
Baker.
coming back.
You don't think so?
No.
I think so. I think he is because he had a torn labrum this year. He shouldn't have been playing. He really shouldn't have been
No,
playing. He had a
yeah.
torn
Yeah, but enough is enough with him because the last 3 years he's had always an injury.
I mean, I just don't.
And he just
I don't
doesn't
know
make
who
it
you're
happen.
going to replace him with. Who are you going to replace
Yeah,
him
but
with?
the
though?
year before, like last year, he had a pretty good year.
I'd rather lose with a quarterback making $1.5 million than lose with the same guy over and over and over the same exact problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Sure.
that was
You sure about that, Patriots fan?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, okay. So what happens with Mac Jones then? Do the Patriots stay with Mac Jones?
Yeah, you have to. I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't do too bad.
No, yeah,
I
yeah.
do believe the guy needs to hit the weights a little bit
no.
because he puts a few floaters out there.
I mean, I feel like he's fine.
also
As years go by, he's gonna do better. I know he is.
well, I remember you guys were too young, but I remember when Brady came on. He had no speed on his throws either, and look what happened to him.
Still
So-
doesn't, but like I don't think he ever had. But
Poor guy. He's out there.
I
Gassed.
just think with Mac Jones, you're giving him a Tom Brady offense. Like who's the number one receiver on that team?
Kendrick
Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne. Like,
Bourne.
those are like number 3 receivers on that, like any
Yeah.
other team.
No,
That's-
I think Belichick he's got to either draft a good wideout or get somebody
Yeah.
from the free
Well,
agents.
that's
I think he's gonna trade for a good wide. I don't think Belichick's ever drafted a good wide receiver that's not a white slot
he
guy.
has not.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah, it's
saying.
not.
I think I was telling you that. It was like Brady could make it work with nothing. Like the guys that he had for years, Brady made it work with like nobodies.
Patton.
Yeah, and he made them into people.
Right.
Rashay
But
Caldwell.
it's like he can't.
Shea Caldwell,
Exactly, yeah.
Thompson.
Yeah, you
It's
can't
not-
expect
it's
that
not
out of
fair
Mac
to-
Jones. That's not an easy
It's
thing to
not
do.
fair to ask
David
that of a rookie
Givens.
No.
quarterback.
And like Hunter
fair
Henry
enough.
is nice. I like Hunter Henry. I kind of wish we
Yeah,
kept him.
they got some good players.
Yeah.
They got a lot of number 2 and
But
3
you know,
receivers.
speaking of that, Hunter Henry, and you see the comparisons between Gronk and Hunter Henry. Gronk always seemed to be open. Hunter Henry looks like he's always covered.
I don't like that comparison though, because Hunter Henry, I think he's smaller and he's a little faster than
A
Gronk.
little bit, but he didn't show the speed that he has.
Well, I'm not saying he's super fast, but I feel like he's faster than Gronk, and he's not as big and bulky as Gronk is.
You know,
what I mean?
okay, he did okay. Hunter Henry did okay, but he did not wow me at all.
No, well, I mean, but still, because like he's one of the top options for Mac Jones. Then
Yeah.
the coverage must have been better on Hunter Henry than it was on, some of these other dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that you have the luxury of having Gronk for like almost 10 years.
Yeah.
You can't. It's hard to compare Hunter Henry to him. I think that's not
Yeah.
really
I
fair.
mean,
Well, but
like-
Hunter Henry is getting up there in age, right? He's 34, 35.
Oh, I don't even know. I
mean,
thought he was younger than that. I'm not sure.
Really?
What are you gonna double cover Aguilar?
I tell you, Aguilar was. I think was.
You're not gonna
I
pay
think
him
Aguilar
on-
was a waste of a.
Belichick's got to do something, dude.
Listen, all right. I'd rather have Nelson Aguilar like we had over freaking Jalen Rager. It was a little thing, yeah.
Jalen Rager.
Jalen
What
Rager
was it?
sucks. I hate
was
him.
it Jalen Rager? Was it Jalen Rager that got drafted like the pick before Justin Jefferson, or was that Arcega-Whiteside? I forget which one.
No,
I
I
think it
think
was
it is. I think it is Rager.
Might have been Rager.
Yeah.
And then
Aguilar,
you see that video? You see that video of the Vikings like laughing, like wow. They didn't take this person, they took this
Aguilar
guy.
was supposed to be the speedster, right? The guy downfield,
It
right?
doesn't matter how many speed you have. If you don't have hands, it
He
sucks.
He didn't even
Yeah.
try it.
Like he dropped
It's
so
like
many.
It's like they told Mac Jones, "Don't throw deep."
Yeah, I don't think
So
that.
you
I don't
wasted
think
a
that
guy.
offense is built for that.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
No.
this has happened before with the Eagles offense, where like we have a year where like we had with
The Super Bowl year.
Peterson first came in.
Yeah.
His first year, not so much. then his next year we won.
Right.
So it's like, we're gonna eat somewhat of shit in the first season. I'm just waiting for them to make moves the second season to upgrade our offense.
Yeah.
And getting rid of that little pansy
Yeah,
Jalen Reagor is one of them. We need a better receiver. We got rid of Ertz.
You drafted a good guy.
We got rid of Ertz, and we have no receivers basically besides Devontae Smith. He's been doing okay.
Yeah.
And we have Jalen Hurts, who's been doing rushing touchdowns the whole time. He has no one to throw to.
He
does it himself. He does it himself.
It's very Russian.
Yeah, very
But
Russian.
you look at all these teams, including the Patriots and Chargers. They can't compete with the offenses of the Bills, and
I think the Chargers could.
the Chargers could.
We just give up too many points.
But KC and the Bills, they look like they're in a different stratosphere.
Yeah.
God.
Man,
One long pass, touchdown game. It's like 2 passes, 3 passes, they score.
there were so many passes
was it-
completed over the middle, in the middle
Well, I
of
have
the
those
field.
Right.
I'm looking at the stats or the final 2 minutes of last night's game. There were 4 touchdowns thrown between the two of them.
Damn.
Final 2 minutes of the game, 4 touchdown
Dude,
passes.
that is wild. Where is the
Almost
defense?
Almost 300 yards
It's like, here.
and 15 passes completed.
I mean, look at the
Out
total.
of like 21.
Look at the total yards between both teams for the whole game. It was almost 1,000 yards, if not more.
Yeah.
I mean, that's insane, dude. You're talking like almost 500 total yards per team.
It was the complete opposite of the Green Bay San Fran game.
Yeah, that was what's the game I'm thinking of that was really close and
I feel
not
sorry.
too high scoring? It was the Green Bay game, wasn't it?
I mean, it
Yeah,
came down to
13-10.
it basically came
Yeah.
down to a block punt.
Well, I
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said yesterday, whoever wins between KC and Buffalo is going to win the whole thing. Good luck to the 49ers in Cincinnati. I don't think they have a shot with
What
any
about
of
the
those
Rams?
guys. The Rams, they're good defensively, but I don't know if their offense can compete with KC. KC looks like they make everything so easy.
Yeah.
Well, what was it a couple years ago? That was it a Sunday night game between the Rams and the Chiefs where they scored like 110 points between the two teams or something, and it came down to like a field goal.
Yeah, it was like
an
a
all-time.
it was like a Sunday
It was like
night,
an
Monday
all-time.
night game or something, right?
Yeah, it was like an all-time game. It was
Yeah.
one of the best shootouts I've ever seen.
I mean,
I
I'd
would
be.
like to see that. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. in
I'd
the
be
Super Bowl.
afraid to be.
What if it's the Rams and Chiefs in the Super Bowl, dude?
How
I'm
do you-
gonna be miserable.
how
I
do
don't
you
want to see
even
either one of them
prepare?
win.
Yeah.
How do you
I
prepare for
kind
that?
of like to see that. That'd be kind of cool.
Well,
It's
yeah,
gonna be a
but
shootout, you know.
but I hate the Chiefs and I really don't like the Rams. So it's like
Yeah, I mean,
Why-
I
why
want
is
to.
the Rams a bugger for you?
because we share the same stadium, which I hate, and anytime it's like Rams versus the Chargers, there's more Rams fans there than the Chargers fans. So I feel like we just get forgotten
You
about.
got to
and, like,
win the first one, and that'll all change.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just Chargers.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Bengals 49ers Super Bowl.
That'd be,
I mean, a
dude, that'd be crazy.
Match of what, the 1989 Super Bowl? whatever it
Right.
was.
That'd be nuts, dude.
Yeah.
The Bengals got smoked.
And
by
that
the
was
Patriots.
the Hickey Shuffle, right?
yeah.
You remember him?
The running back for the Bengals.
Right.
Yo,
I've
Matt.
never seen him play, but I know who you're talking about.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I think Jimmy Garoppolo is so damn lucky.
He doesn't have any touchdowns.
He's so lucky
In 2
to
games.
just breeze right by.
Right.
He really did nothing. The San Fran block. It came down to special teams
Right.
for them to score.
Right.
Like San Fran's gonna lose
Aaron
next
Rodgers.
I was gonna say, who do they
Aaron-
play next?
They
The
have
Rams?
No chance.
They play the Rams next?
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna.
Yeah.
They got no chance.
They're getting
They
smoked.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know though, because the 49ers own the Rams. They beat the Rams a lot.
The
Unless
49ers.
Garoppolo wakes up,
Divisional-
they got no
That's that
chance.
divisional matchup. That's that divisional matchup. You know, like the Patriots with the Dolphins. They always kind of struggle with them.
Yeah.
That's just how it don't matter how bad they're.
Dude, the
Or
Chargers
49ers.
and Broncos. Like, we should smack the Broncos around, and we don't because it's
Right,
just
yeah,
weird.
that's-
I mean, Las Vegas right
Weird
now
how it's-
is doing
That
this.
divisional matchup. That's just.
Las Vegas right now is like this. Rams and
Yeah.
49ers. Right? They got to be.
yeah.
I mean,
Rams.
what are the odds? Rams.
on
Rams.
Rams.
Yo,
Rams.
Matt.
I'll place
I wouldn't-
$10,000 on the Rams.
I just wouldn't expect it to be a blowout. Like I think the Rams will win, but I think it's gonna be a better game than people think. Like I don't think it's gonna be like a surefire Rams win.
And KC in Cincinnati?
Casey's gonna win.
Of course.
I don't.
Yeah.
No, man, Joe Burrow. He's going all the way.
I'm still going with
He's
the
the
Bills.
best.
I want the
600
Bengals.
yards.
I want the Bengals to win, but I don't think they're going to.
I would love
guess-
to see Cincinnati win, but
I mean,
that's
with
not
the
gonna
options
happen.
we have now, I want to see
I
the
know
Bengals go.
Tyrann Matthew got hurt, so if he's hurt, I mean,
I don't want the Bengals to win
the
either.
Bengals have a nice offense too. So I don't know.
Yeah, they have Corey Dillon.
Maybe
So
even
now-
that game.
So now my question is, The team that had the best record all year long, Rodgers, is out. What's going on with that team every year?
How many seasons has it been? He's only won one Super Bowl. 17, was it?
Year number
something
2,
like that, yeah.
15, what up?
He's only won one out of all those.
Well, he should have won more.
What an elite quarterback, huh? And then doesn't win it.
I think he's a regular. He's becoming a regular season quarterback. There's no way you can put up 10 points against the 49ers in
Right.
that game.
Exactly.
He was trying to throw to Devontae Adams the whole game. Like,
Exactly.
he was trying to play hero ball. And it's
Yep.
like, you can't
That
do
is
He's
true.
the MVP of the league, and that's how he plays in that game.
Yo, Matt. So,
I think he's a regular season quarterback.
what about? I'm gonna predict some where some people are gonna go. What about Derek Carr going to the Steelers?
I would love that. Derek Carr is.
I could
such
see
an
that.
underrated quarterback.
I could see it happening, dude.
Good free agent.
No, I think he just wants. I think they just want a free cap or something. I don't know what the deal is with that, but there's been like all these talks and rumors about them moving Derek Carr. I'm like,
Why not Rodgers to Pittsburgh?
Well, I was thinking Rodgers to freaking like Carolina.
Wishful thinking.
I would take either one.
That'd be
better
nuts,
than the
though.
alternative.
I don't really buy into those rumors with quarterback moving anyway, because like I see some, and I'm just like, that's not believable at all.
I'll
Like,
take like 29 out of the 32 quarterbacks.
I think Rodgers is going to move. He already had a very bad rapport with the team this year. I think he's gone.
I feel like Rodgers is gonna move.
He's going to go somewhere.
Rodgers.
And Russell Wilson, too. I mean, Wilson, there are a lot of talks about him gone.
Right back. You can be right back.
So,
Yeah. I mean, I could see. Well, usually when like there's like they're in like their issues with the team, like you're saying, like Rodgers and stuff. I think they're gonna get rid of him.
There was rumors. I read. This is why I think it's all bullshit, because there was rumors that they were like Rodgers potential landing spot for Philly. I was like, why would they do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
They
why.
have Jalen Hurts, who's young, and they did already promise him 2020, like the next year. They were like, dude, you're
I
our
would
guy.
never do that.
They said that, and I'm just like, why would we bring in a 37-year-old quarterback who's not even guaranteed to bring us to a Super Bowl, like just like that with our
Yeah.
team? That's not gonna happen.
You got different holes that you can fill. other
Right,
than
we
the
wouldn't
quarterback
we wouldn't
position.
waste money on that guy. We would
Right.
waste money on getting at least a decent receiver. I mean, we have a good tight end. We had an amazing tight end form with Zach Ertz and Goddard. So
Yo, Matt, while you're there, can you look up something?
Yeah.
Can you look up Kansas City's like payroll? The Chiefs,
All right.
We talked about
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
yesterday.
because
last night.
we know Pat Mahomes makes what 50, right?
Right,
Isn't it 50?
right.
He makes
50
I
million
think
a
so,
year.
yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Where's
So-
the rest of the money going?
Exactly. I want to know how much Tyreek's
lack of
making
money
or
going.
Kelsey's making. I want to know what these other dudes are making.
How many years do they have left on their contract?
8.
For who? Pat,
No, for
Kelsey, and
Kelsey
Tyreek?
and Hill.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Because
They
if
should
they're
be
get-
coming for pay raises,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
and then they're going to have an issue.
And then Tariq comes to Eagles.
Yo,
See, the NFL's weird because Pat Mahomes' base salary is
I heard he
1.5
loves the New England.
how much?
1.5 million for a base salary, and then he has a roster bonus of 27.5 million.
Good
27 million.
Lord.
Who is this?
What a bonus for Pat.
Oh,
Yes.
I think that's their way of getting around the salary cap, because there's no way that you can pay these guys that kind of money with the salary cap, and because I don't think the roster bonus counts towards your salary cap.
so what happened to that $500 million, $50 million a year for 10 years?
that's-
How does that
Well,
work?
I think that's it. He has a cap hit of 35 million. I don't know exactly how it all works, but he has a restructure bonus of 4.5 million. It's just the NFL salary is like the way they do it is weird.
Yeah, I don't understand the way NFL.
I don't
does-
know exactly what counts against the salary cap versus what. It's like Brady used to do with his signing bonus, right?
Yeah.
Every year he would get the majority of his pay
Right.
through was it the signing bonus.
Incentives,
Yeah, and
Incentives.
the base pay I think is what really counts towards the salary.
Exactly.
So does it show what Kelsey and Tyreek's making?
Kelsey's making a base salary of 6.5 million.
Jeez.
He has a roster bonus of 705, so that's
Wow, that's a lot lower than I thought it would be.
for like the best tight end in the NFL.
Paid.
Yeah. He's best best tight end.
That contract comes up, man.
Frank Clark is making 19 million.
What?
Defensive end.
You know
Defensive
him.
Good God. 19?
Speaking
Yeah.
of that, tell me why. I was having a discussion with my coworker at work. The Eagles, right? Their offensive line. That's our whole salary right there. That's our whole salary. They're all Pro Bowlers. Why the hell is Jalen running for his life out there? Like, why? Who's protecting this guy? Pro Bowlers who's paying like the majority of our salary?
Instead of stacking up 8, you need 10.
You wonder why he has so many rushing touchdowns?
Damn, they made their money. They're just chilling now.
Dude, I get
Good
Kelsey. I get Kelsey. Like, he's cool.
I'm
But,
not going to
like,
sweat.
But like everyone
I
else,
think
it's like,
Kelsey's
what the
gonna-
hell are you doing?
Yeah.
I think Kelsey's gonna retire. I'm pretty sure. I feel like at the end of the season, like I feel like it was going that way.
There it goes.
I mean, look at my offensive line. We don't have anybody.
Yeah.
But at least
I
like you know that.
I don't know why he played this.
At least you
I don't
know
why
that.
Roethlisberger-
But the Eagles have people that like are getting paid a lot, and we're still doing shit. Like, I don't get it. We need to put our other money towards other crap, shit, stuff we need.
I mean, it could be like other organizations. I mean, maybe they're not making the best ones, but
We've made some-
the Lions.
We've
Yeah.
made some stupid moves.
Imagine being a Lions fan right now.
Whew. We've made some stupid moves. Chip Kelly, don't even want to talk about that.
Yo, and he
sucked.
wiped out your whole team.
Wiped it out, and he got Kiko Alonso, the middle linebacker,
I
who
am
got.
surprised Peterson got fired so early in his regular. He's an elite coach.
I think it was because he had a quarterback situation at the time, and
so is everybody else.
no, yeah, I know, but like I think the way he handled certain situations that's not the way the team wanted to go. I think he wasn't really all in with Jalen Hurts, but that's where the team wanted. That's what the manager wanted, so they got rid of him and got Sirianni.
Huh. Well, we got when's the Super Bowl? A couple weeks, right?
February 13th.
Yeah, we got the championship games, and then the week after that's Pro Bowl, right? And then Super Bowl.
I'm just waiting for the offseason.
Why do we have the dude? I can't wait for them to finally get rid of the Pro Bowl.
My question.
They have to do it at some point. The Pro Bowl is
It was a terrible game.
the worst, dude. At least do it.
I don't think I haven't watched a Pro Bowl in like 10 years.
I think
at
it'd be
least.
cooler if they did the Pro Bowl like in the middle of the season, like just to
That's risky though.
give everybody a week off.
Yeah.
That's a really
Well,
contact sport.
Yeah, but they don't really go hard in the Pro Bowl like that.
They do.
I don't know. I
Not
think,
anymore.
I remember vividly a play
They
with
haven't
Michael.
gone physical in the playoffs either. Let them run.
I remember a play
Was
with
it
Michael
Sean Taylor?
Vick. Michael Vick was getting
Oh.
pulled down. As he was getting pulled down, he like lofted it in the air, and I think Fitzgerald caught it above somebody. They go all out in those games.
Well, what about the time? Was it Sean Taylor murdered the punter? Remember that? Remember that? In the
I actually
Pro
think I
Bowl?
do remember that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a
yeah.
long time ago though.
It's like no wonder why the owners are like, you know what? Let's make this a flag. Didn't they try flag football with like light tackling or something for a couple years?
Two-hand touch.
I like the skills stuff that they do, but
Yeah.
the game
Yeah, like
is
see how I see it on Facebook all the time, like from like 2001, like Brady, Manning, a bunch of guys. I think Jim Harbaugh was one of them, trying to see how far they could throw the ball like that.
that's
stuff's
pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I
like
remember
targets.
that. Breeze was in it.
Targets and stuff.
Moving targets.
Breeze
yeah.
was in it and everything. I remember that. Oh, Flutie, I think, was in one. Yeah. But, I was gonna say something that why not just make 1, 2, 3 safety lock for the Pro Bowl? Remember that?
How about just flag
You grab 'em
football?
when you grab
Oh,
somebody,
so no tackle.
you grab them, and then as long as you count to 3,
Yeah, how about flag football?
Yeah.
2-hand touch.
I don't know. I wouldn't even play the game. I think it's just
Do the skills thing.
naming your all pro players, naming your Pro Bowl
I
players,
think it'd
and
be a
just
good idea. Skill.
Yeah.
Just skill. No game at all, but just skill players. That's it. So that would
You
leave
get-
linebackers out
Well,
and
no, I was gonna say you get the best
corners and
You get like the best offensive linemen or defensive linemen, and you line them all up, and you see you get okay. So the AFC,
kick them in the ass.
you get the AFC linemen and then the NFC linemen on opposite sides, and they're all lined up together. But they all have to try to pull like a truck past like
Jesus.
past like a finish line, and whoever gets there first, they win.
Turn into a
good.
world's strongest man competition.
We gotta find something for the
make
big
it
boys.
just make it like the lineman. You guys seen Squid Games?
Yeah.
Where they're playing tug of war. Just make it
Oh
like
my
that.
god, and they just die,
Yeah, they just
fall to their death.
Just have like
That'll make
another
it take it
NFL
seriously.
combine for the pros.
But I feel the same thing with the NBA. The NBA's All-Star game to me is, you know,
Nah, I
Yeah.
kind of like the NBA All-Star game.
really.
It starts out like really like,
like
relaxed, and
135 to
they do all these cool
140.
tricks and like alley oops and all that. But once it gets towards the end, they get really
They get
competitive,
competitive,
and
yeah.
I love that. I
Ends
love
up being
that.
like
I think
142 to 130.
yeah.
I think the dunk contest is where it's at. for
Yeah.
NBA.
Yeah, that's cool too.
A 3-point shot.
Yeah, but
Everyone-
some of the dunks are so stupid though. Like they're trying to be innovative and
Oh,
creative,
yeah,
and
they can't all be.
Whoa,
they
whoa,
can't
whoa.
all be like Vince
Dwight
Carter
Howard
dunks.
blowing out a cupcake candle and dunking it was amazing.
that was awesome, dude. I like that
How
one.
many windmills can you do?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's wrap this one up. Let's go final predictions here for Super Bowl and the winner of the Super Bowl. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I'll say the winner of the Super Bowl right now.
But you're not gonna say the matchup. Say the matchup.
All right, Chiefs Rams.
Chiefs Rams, and you're gonna go with
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Safe bet. What do you got, Mike? Or do you want
I
to go?
got the same KC and Rams, but I got the Rams.
Okay,
Okay.
Matt, what you got?
That was gonna be my pick, but no, I'll switch it up. It'll be the Bengals Rams.
Ooh,
So who you got?
Be nice.
Who do you got winning?
Rams.
Damn it! I was hoping you said Bengals.
I'm gonna
I
go.
want the Bengals to win it. I just don't. I don't think they're gonna stop.
Hop up on the Burrow train.
Damn,
That
I
defense
don't.
is good enough.
I don't want to pick
And that
one.
the offensive line against Aaron Donald and Darius Leonard and
Yeah.
Von Miller, those
Yeah.
guys. I don't.
Yeah,
Squashing ants.
they're really good, and I'm hoping they can stop Pat Mahomes.
I don't want to pick the same teams you guys all picked.
I mean, you're very
But-
limited.
pick the Chargers.
I'll go Bills. Bills Mafia, baby.
So
No, I'll pick. I'm gonna just so I can be different. I'm gonna go San Fran.
49ers.
I'm gonna go San Fran. What? Yeah. San
watch
Fran
it
and
happens.
the Chiefs.
Garoppolo's going to pass for 1,000 yards.
You know what? San Fran and
No,
Bengals
great
make it
news.
happen.
San Fran and Chiefs, and San Fran are
10 touchdowns.
gonna beat the Chiefs. I'm going all out right now because I think it's the defense that's gonna win. I feel like Garoppolo's gonna have like one touchdown, like 3 picks, and they're still gonna win.
the 49ers need to unleash Jimmy Garoppolo. He's
Gone.
They've been holding him back all this time. He's ready to go. 6 touchdowns.
Hey,
Hey,
he's been
I'll tell
saving
you what
it.
though.
He's been saving it for the Super
I'll tell you
Bowl.
what though. I'm gonna say this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Jimmy Garoppolo sucks, and it's Debo Samuel and his running game that's been saving his ass this whole
I
time.
know, and Samuel's not even.
It's that whole. It's Kyle Shanahan's offense. That,
I mean-
that whole offense is so different.
But you know,
Yeah.
he has played the. Well, he played
They had
Dallas.
Trent Williams
They
as-
played Dallas, but Dallas is a tricky team. Every year they pull the same stunts all the time. So, I mean, if the 49ers would face like tougher matchups, it'd be a different story. I think Dallas was probably one of those teams that you just can't take them serious. Every year, McCarthy is. I don't know. He's got to go. I think, in my opinion.
I don't think the 49ers have an elite quarterback, but I think they scheme on offense better than any other team out
Yeah,
there.
I feel
Yeah,
like
for
yeah.
sure.
But the
Yeah.
thing is,
Their offensive game plan. What they had Trent Williams, their lineman, their Pro Bowl lineman, lined up as a fullback, and he pancaked some dude. He squashed
Yeah.
some dude. He pushed him back into the linebacker. He blocked 2 guys at once while
Yeah.
just blocking.
But this
Hell
is
yeah.
a quarterback league, and,
But if you-
and if you don't have one,
but if you look
it's-
at the last game, San Fran played, right? Jimmy Garoppolo was like 0 for 5, but it wasn't his fault. I mean, he does do
Oh, they
things.
dropped a bunch.
They dropped like 3
Yeah,
passes.
Yeah, his best guys too. Kittle and Debo.
Yeah,
dropped,
so
like,
that's what I'm
everything.
saying. Like the running has been saving his ass.
Yeah.
Because his wide receivers,
his defense,
Kittle's
yeah.
good,
Yeah.
but like, how come they're not catching these passes in the spot where it matters most in the playoffs?
It's their defense is going to step up and.
Debo Samuel's going to run over 115 yards in this next game.
So
Good Lord.
Rams, KC.
KC.
Oh, didn't Matt pick the Bengals?
Oh no,
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 you
I,
didn't.
no, I picked the Rams.
He
Okay.
picked the Rams.
So you said Rams, KC,
Right.
and I'm going San Fran. I'm going to be so off on all of this, but I wanted to be different. All right, let's wrap up. It was a good episode. Maybe we could check in before the Super Bowl or after it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I hope this video worked of Matt, because this is the first time we're trying to get Matt's face on here
Yeah.
with us. So
You look very lovely,
yeah,
Matt.
you look great, bro.
It might be
fantastic.
It might be off-putting because like we're staring down.
Yeah. And if you're watching on YouTube, we're looking down because
At
that's
a
where
laptop
that's
right
where
here.
Matt's face is. But yeah, yeah. So Matt, thanks for coming on, man. Let's get together again. We played hockey
thanks
earlier
for
on
having me,
PS5, so that was fun. Love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Love you guys, man.
See ya.
Talk to you later.
All right, kids.
All right, Matt. Later, bro.
See ya, Matt.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Look at that. There's us on the laptop.
There it is.
That's weird. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for listening. If you're on Spotify, sorry it's been a month, but we're gonna get there.
Hey, but we have dropping the elbow
We got
videos are
drop-
coming out weekly. Also
On YouTube.
this video,
Yes.
excuse me,
Sorry.
in this video, if you don't be afraid to state your own comments and your own opinions down there. Also, drop the like. Also, subscribe to the channel and always stay bitter.
Oh, that's it. We're leaving on that. That was good.